Hello guys, it is Fake Thriller, and how y'all doing? I'm here today to follow up on Snoof's video from the other day where he was talking about the quote-unquote switch to PC. I wanted to throw my 2 cents in because I have a few points that I want to make that Snoof brushed over, but frankly are different between me and him, and why other people who might be quote-unquote switching to PC might agree with me about. And first of all, I just want to summarize what Snoof said. Basically, he was looking to expand his abilities in the gaming realm, and he was bored with console, so PC was a new and refreshing challenge, so that's what he went for. On top of everything like more games, more visuals in terms of quality, and a whole slew of reasons. I mean, you could campaign for or against PC or console gaming all day, every day. And to say that one reason or another is definitive would be putting all your eggs in one basket, which doesn't really sit well with me. And I'm not saying Snoof did that. I'm just saying we have our separate reasons. So before I get too far into all this, I do want to just say thank you to Twitter user @UmbraGravis for the Gunmaster gameplay that you're watching. I'm a little short on gameplay myself, and he was happy enough to provide me with some. So thanks, man. First of all, the first thing I want to address is it's not necessarily a switch to PC. I mean, we wouldn't even be calling it a switch to PC if we weren't doing this whole Battlefield thing and YouTube thing, because I know we campaigned ourselves as console gameplay people for the life of Battlefield 3, and that was true. That's what we played on, and we felt there was an underrepresentation of console players on YouTube, so that's what we billed ourselves as, and you know, we had a good time. We played the game and it was fun. But what I'm trying to say is this isn't a switch for me, and I don't even think calling it a switch for Snoof is even accurate, because he mentioned in his video that he's going to get a PlayStation 4, and I have an Xbox 360 and a PS4 or PS3 sitting right next to me, and I just finished playing God of War because that's a PS3 exclusive. So I think the better term is acquiring PC for gameplay and stuff like that, and just because we use it as our primary game platform when it comes to certain games, I still think it's inaccurate to call it a switch. But that being said, my main reasons for wanting to play more on the PC are nowhere near as noble as Snoof's when it comes to looking for a greater challenge or anything like that. Mine is purely selfish, and I'll preface it with a bit of a story. And when I was growing up, my best friend lived down the road from me. We were probably about, I want to say, like 500 yards away from each other. We just had to cross a small brook, and we were at each other's house. And we would hang out all the time. And one of our core things that we would always do is play video games. And it was easy mode when it was back. This is Nintendo, like NES days, and up through Nintendo 64, everything was golden and great. Up through Xbox One, everything was great. And then you come to the current generation. He went Xbox, I went PS3, and for 8 years now we've been saying, man, it would be really sweet if we could play more together. But I was so strongly positioned in the PS3 camp, and he was an Xbox guy, so he had his Xbox, I had my PS3, and we would just hang out and talk about how nice it would be to play with each other. He just recently built a gaming PC, and we've been gaming in the last couple months more than we ever have. Now, my overall point to this is that PC will be the most convenient platform when it comes to playing with friends and playing with a larger group of people, more flexible in the sense of it eliminates that challenge of, oh yeah, I'm going to go pick up the new Battlefield. What platform do you have it on? Like, oh, I only have an Xbox. No, I have a PS4. So, I mean, we can talk about it, but we're not going to play together. I think the PC is a more solid bet all around when it comes to the next gaming generation, and this is a different point. So my first point was sociability. It just, the social world for PC is more convenient for me right now. I've got more friends on it, and I have better access to everything I need to do right on PC. The second point I want to make is the next console generation. And the gaming scene in itself, the gaming industry, is such a weird industry because it is constantly going through the first cycle of... It's always plowing its own path. It never has the opportunity to just sit back and relax and say, okay, we're going to repeat this cycle one time. Every time it's like a new generation, there's all this new stuff that brings up all these brand new questions that nobody knows how to anticipate. And, I mean, who would have thought that Nintendo would have fallen so far? Like, they have some of the best first-party software and characters out of anybody, anywhere. Yet, they can't sell their console to save their lives because they're doing things wrong. They're interpreting the market wrong, and they're executing poorly, in my opinion. So, with this next generation of consoles, we don't know what the hell's going to happen. I've said this before, the last thing I want to do is go like all in on a PS4 and then find out it has total crap support and it doesn't work in today's day and age. Same thing with the Xbox. I don't want to have to buy $200, $400, $500 platforms just to be safe and to be able to do what I need to do or what I want to do. On top of that, if you look at what at least the PS4, what it's been marketed for, they're talking about all this, social connectivity. They're talking about their resolution, their ease of development for video game creators, so you could be able to patch it, better. They're talking about their hardware, like, oh, it's going to be able to render all this crap in real time, and it's going to have 8 cores and all this stuff. It's like, they are striving to simulate a PC. So when it comes to owning a PS4, you're still going to have these weird limitations of the fact that it's a PlayStation 4 and it's just not a conveniently packaged PC with specs, like Snoop mentioned, that can be interchanged and upgraded to create whatever you might need at that particular instance. So my main 2 points is I've got more friends and more capability of playing with friends on PC. And second is PC is just a more sure fit right now as far as what we are looking to do. And on top of that, the final point is investing in my PC and making my PC better helps. It's like a domino effect. It washes over into the YouTube game. Having a beast PC helps the YouTube thing because now I can render videos faster. I can record in higher resolutions and higher frame rates, giving me more options when it comes to various editing techniques and different types of videos and stuff like that. It's easier at this point. It's a more natural flow. And on top of that, going back to the console thing right now, this next generation of consoles, this is the first time a console generation is coming out that can't handily beat an average PC. That's what I've heard. That an average gaming PC should be able to outdo the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 720. So that's my take on it. It's not as noble as Snooze, where he wants a challenge and stuff like that. Mine's purely selfish. It's easier. It's better for me. And that's what I want to do. And one point I just want to illustrate is it's not a Switch. I'm going to have a PS4 and an Xbox 720. All it's going to take is another, exclusive to come out, like an Uncharted to come out or something like that, and I'm going to buy a PS4. And then all it's going to take is like some sweet-ass Halo to come out, and I'm going to get an Xbox. So don't take it for what it isn't. Look at it for what it is we're playing on PC because it's what we want to do right now. It's what I want to do right now. That being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I know you commented a lot on Snooze video talking about your opinions. If you have anything else you want to voice or if you want to comment on my opinion, I'd appreciate seeing the comments down below, and I'll do my best to get in touch with all you guys.